Good morning. It's Friday morning of Greenbuild. I just came out of a session on indoor air quality procedures for LEED. This was a pretty technical session, so I'm not going to go into much detail, but the gist of it is that we want good indoor air quality. The prerequisite and the ASHRAE 62 ventilation rate procedure calculations are based on design and really don't address performance. And obviously we want the buildings not just to be designed for good indoor air quality, but we want them to perform and have good indoor air quality. So there was a lot of discussion and talk about different pilot credits and alternate compliance paths that are currently out there to address indoor air quality performance. There's a pilot credit 68 specifically that they talked about that addresses indoor air quality. It has basically 4 parts. You address the contaminants of concern, what the acceptable thresholds are, testing procedures, and corrective action. Basically what we're talking about is the IEQ credit 3.2, construction IEQ, before occupancy. So, there's 2 options for that credit, the flush out and the testing procedures, and it looks like the way that USGBC and LEED want us to start going is more on the testing procedures to address the actual indoor air quality performance of these buildings, but trying to keep the cost down. They recognize that hiring people to do this testing is expensive and there's a cost to it, so they're trying to address that. You don't have to have a certified industrial hygienist do the calculations or do the testing, but you do have to have an accredited person, not a LEED accredited person, but an accredited person who does this kind of testing. And then they went through some case studies of some recent projects, and basically the procedure both on the design side and then the performance side addressing indoor air quality, where on the design side you address the potential contaminants, document the air cleaning technologies you're using, address the ventilation rates, and then on the testing side, you select your sampling zones, you do your actual documentation or do your actual testing, you document the testing results, issue final report like that. So without getting into all the technical details, which frankly were above my head anyway, that's the gist of it. We want to address indoor air quality more on actual performance in addition to the design side.